Hello and welcome. I'm very delighted to speak today with two guests from the important Canadian food industry, Mondiv-Lassonde, Mr. Luc Lizotte, Engineering and Maintenance Manager, and Mr. Jemia Mehdi, Project Manager. Well, Mr. Mehdi and Mr. Lizotte, thank you so much for being here. I have some questions relating your company and the collaboration with Clevertech. Mr. Lizotte, for you, could you give to us and to our audience, of course, some info about Mondiv-Lassonde and this production, please?
Yes, Mondiv is a division of Lassonde Specialty and a part of Lassonde Industries, whose mission is to be a North American leader in the production of food products that, by their quality and variety, contribute to the enjoyment and wellness of the consumer. Mondiv is a leading manufacturer of the long shelf life specialty foods, catering to U.S., to Canadian grocery and the club industry. These products, primarily in glass jar, are made in the Boisbriand plant and include mainly pasta and other specialty sauces, such as bruschetta topping, tapenades, and antipasto. Our plants are state-of-the-art, USD operation, HACCP approved, and certified organic by Quality Insurance Institute.
Thank you, Mr. Lizotte. And Mr. Mehdi, how Clevertech service support you during the installation and the ramp-up of the system? And what level of flexibility did you receive from the Clevertech service in order to accommodate different customization of the system delivered at the site?
Clevertech services support us as soon we started testing the machine at our factory. We received the technician from Clevertech from Italy and Mexico, as well as 24-hour remote support via a secure connection. This allowed us to minimize downtime and modify the machine to suit the reality of our factory and our operator needs. This flexibility was necessary for the success of the project. That's how Clevertech engineers and technicians customized and adapted the machine to our factory.
And Mr. Mehdi, what is exactly the Clevertech solution you had got installed in Boisbriand? And could you explain the scope of supply in details with the interfaces and eventual CCA certification you received from Clevertech accordingly to Canadian standards?
The Clevertech solution we implemented in our plant is a custom-made basket loader and loader that can be broken down into three parts. The first part is a jar loader which transforms a unilinear flow of jars into layers. Then these layers of jars are put into baskets of approximately 1 meter by 1 meter. The second part is a shuttle that moves the basket filled with jars that weigh tons. Then the third part is a jar unloader that unloads the jars from the basket and puts them back on the production line. Before Clevertech solution, and with the similar speed production, it took between 5 and 8 employees to prepare and load the basket. It was back-breaking and repetitive work. Now, this task is performed by only 2 employees who restart the machine when a problem occurs and who monitor the quality standards. The other part, the electrical cabinet, component, and electrical wiring equipment used by Clevertech meet the requirement of Canadian Standard Association, CSA, which make it easier to obtain CSA certification on site.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mehdi. And Mr. Lizotte, if you had to do it all over again, would you repeat the experience with Clevertech?
If we have to do another system like this, Clevertech will be a partner to be considered. They were challenged in our initial goals, but the skill and the cooperation between Clevertech and us made it as possible. It's very important, and we had a very good collaboration between the two teams.
So would you recommend the Clevertech to customers interested in buying front and end-of-life solutions?
We install a machine from Clevertech, then can be considered both a start and a end-of line, which is quite complex. They were a challenge during the design, the commissioning, and also during everyday use. Thanks to the good collaboration between Clevertech and us, we were able to overcome the challenge and make the project success. This is why we could say to anyone looking for a custom-made packaging solution to consider Clevertech as a potential partner.
I see. So thank you so much, Mr. Lizotte and Mr. Mehdi, and see you for the next project with the Clevertech.
Thank you.
Thank you.